What is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage. And in today's video, Carlos Tavares, the CEO of Stellantis, admitted to being a pompous asshole. Shocker.
For the longest time. Whoa. For the longest
Yo, Percocet, Miley Percocet, Percocet, Miley Percocet, Represent, got it represent.
That is right, guys. Welcome on back to TK's Garage. Not a lot of uploads today. I got things to do. You guys will see it if you follow me over on Instagram. But I wanted to talk about this story that I just saw in Fortune magazine. Stellantis boss blames his arrogance for failing to spot three mistakes that led to a double-digit sale decline in the U.S. Can you say they are preparing to miss earnings at the end of June? Can you say, oh shit, the Stellantis stock is about to take a beating? Because yes, it is. All right, so I want to put the article here so you guys can see it as we go over it. But the boss of a major European car maker, Stellantis, is fighting fires whether he looks east or west. But he now at least appears ready to accept when he might have made a mistake. You mean the minute you stop making V8s in America? Yeah, I think you're right there. Carlos Tavares says his arrogance is to blame for failing to address three converging issues the automaker ran into the U.S. market. We don't like EVs. You stop making V8s, and your cars are built like crap in 2023. Yeah, I agree with all three of those. The group behind Fiat, Chrysler, and Jeep has faced declining sales and stalled inventory in the U.S., which caused its market share to shrink. You don't say. Nobody wanted to buy your food stamp Alpha Tenali that you decided to call a Hornet. Tavares and Stellantis was too slow to sell down inventory. You're going to have to fire sale the stuff you have now because banks are not writing loans. They sat on this inventory so long that banks aren't even willing to give 70% of what the original sticker was in a loan. And then on top of that, because of, not a good equity interest for the bank, right? They're just declining financing across the board. We just did a thing on this. I saw OC Motivator did a story on it too, did a video on it. They're not able to sell these Hornets because they're not worth what they're trying to sell them for. They're just not. And I thought this article was very interesting. It looks like Carlos Tavares is trying to fall on his sword. Like, mission accomplished. We've destroyed four American brands. And I can go ahead and get my golden parachute because at the end of June, when these earnings post, they're going to not meet expectations. And our stock price is going to take a beating, and I'm going to have to fall back. He's already setting the stage for him to be able to fall back. Somebody else will come in to take over Stellantis, and it will be the same BS. Same BS. And mission accomplished. You destroyed four iconic American brands because of your arrogance. You lost executives that were defining and turning a brand that nobody really cared about. There's always been true Mopar, super Mopar enthusiasts, but for you to turn it into a brand that everybody wanted a Hellcat. People wanted Challengers. People wanted Chargers. People wanted Trackhawks. And you turn this into a brand of lame-ass EV hybrid crap. So much so that your executives and stuff left in droves. Now you're left with vehicles that were manufactured or put together or sabotaged, as Butter the Insider put out here recently, catching on fire, putting consumers at risk. Low quality product at a BMW price. Sorry, that's not going to fly here. I mean, you can ask Peugeot how that worked for them when they came here in the 80s. Or they tried to sell that French crap here. Doesn't work. So Carlos Tavares is waving the white flag like the French are used to doing. And unfortunately, I think I've been saying this for going on a month, that they were in trouble. And now it's not just auto websites and articles writing about this. Fortune magazine. It's not a good look. Forbes will probably be next. They're going to miss earnings. Carlos Tavares will probably step down or retire. But it's too late. The damage has already been done. I think the only thing at this point now that can save Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, and Ram are if they are broken off from Stellantis and sold. I'm not a big fan of countries nationalizing their industries. I am a big free market guy. But if our current administration and government can't see that there's outside pressures intentionally trying to destroy the American brands, they're not paying attention. Just my 2 cents. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. I thought this was a very interesting story. I wanted to try out the new Sony camera with the new audio setup. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Did Carlos just fall on his sword? Did he just say we screwed up because I was arrogant just to cover ass for these earnings that are about to post? Because I think he did.
Whoopee!